Hi folks, welcome back to my channel. It is a very beautiful day and I'm so excited because today I'm driving you to Albany, which is the capital of New York State. Now for those of you outside New York, you might think Manhattan, with all its tall skyscrapers, its popularity, is the capital of New York. Nope, it is Albany. So today come with me as we explore this historic city. Now Albany, with a population of about 98,000, is located about 135 miles, roughly about 3 hours north of New York City. This city is known for its architecture, commerce, culture, institutions of higher education, and rich history. So I want to be closer to all the actions in Albany, so I stayed downtown at Fairfield Hotel, which is part of the Marriott chain. It's $150 a night, not that expensive. Decent bedroom with a spacious bathroom. All right, so let's take a little tour of the room, and now come with me as we go and explore the city. You want to be closer to the action, so you want to be in downtown, all right, so you can have access to all the tourist attractions that there is in Albany. All right folks, I am in Albany. This is the capital of New York State, and it's not New York City, Manhattan, as other people know. So those of you outside New York City or New York State, the capital of New York is Albany. Okay, so I'm here today for the first time. I'm going to check this place out. I think this beautiful building over here, it's SUNY, that's the State University of New York. I mean, this is very beautiful. Let's get closer to see it, and then we'll make our way to the capital. So I guess all the SUNY schools, maybe this might be their head office. All right, so you have SUNY Daly, Cornell, Cowes, State of University of New York, Fredonia, Empire State will be represented over here. So in 1797, Albany became the capital of New York State, after it's been moved around from Poughkeepsie, Kingston. Finally, Albany was the chosen site. So we are going to walk all the way out there to see the capital, see the egg. These are interesting things in Albany, so I'm glad I'm here today for the first time. I mean, New York City, Manhattan has taken a shine away from Albany, which is the capital, so everybody knows about Manhattan, but only a few people visit Albany. And I've been here for a while, but I've never done that. So today I'm here to check this out. And these are old buildings. Let's see what is. This is Broadway, formerly, okay, that's called in Market Street. All right, this was in 1886. So this building here was 1886. I can't really see well. I don't know what this is now, but let's see. So I like architecture. So if you love my channel, you're probably gonna see more architecture stuff, because I'll talk more about it. So there are interesting buildings over here. I don't know what this is about. Security. If you see it, United States flag, that means it might be a federal building. So oh, there's a courthouse. Okay. All right. Nice. So there's a courthouse in Albany, and this is I guess I'm swinging up. I should go that way. That's where the stuff is. But let's just do a little walk. At least we've seen a courthouse in Albany. I don't know when this was built. It looks interesting. So this says the post office, courthouse, and custom house. But we'll find more about it. Alright, so here says the first telephone central office in New York State opened near this site March 18, 1878. Okay, so history. All right, let's continue our tour. So this is a Bank of America building right now, but this is an old building that was built in 1803. Let's see. The Hooker architect was entirely removed except the State Street wall. Okay. Alright, so we have a history of Albany, all these buildings. Okay. This building was the National Savings Bank. Maybe on our way back we'll check what year it was erected. But I like historic buildings. So this is the National Savings Bank. Back then, no longer exists, but part of Albany history. Look at this building. What is up there? Let's take a look at it. Interesting. So this is the state room. Alright, let's get closer and find out the historic significance of this one. Safe deposit vaults, 100 State Street. Okay. So I think this is the St. Peter's Church, which is like one of the oldest church in Albany. So we will go in there, but first of all, let's make our way to the Capitol, which is the seat of the state. So let's go check that out, okay, before they close. And then we'll come back and do this walking tour. It's downtown Albany. A little history about State Street. We say this section of the State Street is arguably the oldest continuously operating commercial avenue in the United States. Alright, so this magnificent edifice over here is the New York State Capitol. You can't come to Albany without seeing this, okay? So this is the first thing we really want to see in Albany. So we're just gonna go around this place. Hopefully we get in. I mean, I think every New Yorker should come here. I mean, this is the state capital. If you can live in New York City and not sell food in the state capital. Then, so we're just gonna walk around and go see this magnificent building, right? All right. So this is downtown Albany for you. This is the Justice Building, Robert Abrams Building for Law and Justice. And all right, I think the entrance is going to be here, but let's look at the side of this building. This is like a fortress right here. Okay, there's an interesting architecture too. Oh, look at that. All right, we'll find out what those two It's three. Okay. Well, there's three identical buildings. I don't know what they are, but we will find out. That's why we're here. We have time to explore today. So this looks like a security zone. You can't even go in. Oh, I love this place already. Now let's see how we get into this building. Is it the entrance? There's an interesting old architecture over here with a clock on top. Now we get close to see. It looks like it's a landmark. So let's just check this out. So we're still in downtown Albany, and let's see what this is. On this building, I find something interesting that I've never seen on any building. Now look at this. It says latitude and longitude. Now see the standard time for the 75th meridian is 4 minutes 58.8 seconds slower than Albany local time. The brass line on the sidewalk is a true astronomical meridian erected in the mayoralty of John Boyd Thatcher. But you don't really see this on buildings, the longitude and latitudes. And all right, so interesting. All right, now the carillon of 60 bells in this tower is another gift of over 1,000 citizens. So like I said, this is a very interesting building. Has a lot of details on the wall for you to read, but this here is Killian Van Rensselaer. You know, Rensselaer Polytechnic is like 15 minutes from here. It was named after Rensselaer, who was a very wealthy person, probably a billionaire back then. So I just found out this is a city hall. Okay, but let's look at this Gothic style, Gothic themed buildings. All right, you can see these gargoyles on the walls, and this, they always have these faces of people, which is very a little bit spooky, but that was the architecture at that time. So I don't know if you can go in. We'll find out if you can go in. But it's interesting. Let's see. All right, we'll try and get a better view from the other side. But I just like this. Look at this. Albany City Hall main entrance. Alright, so I am in the City Hall of Albany, and just want to see the interior of this architecture. The paneling on top is very decorative, and you can see that. Okay. Alright, so this is where they have the town hall meetings. It's nice. And then just architecture here. Alright, let's zoom here. You will see that they have the faces on, Alright. So they're 1900 architecture for you. So this is the City Court of Albany. It's courtroom. So this is the frontal view of the City Hall. I like the old architecture. And let's look at the clock. Alright. Okay. And look at downtown Albany. So this is a Court of Appeals for the state of New York over here. Alright, and over here, this is the Academy Park, established in 1882. So it says a hill on the site required the removal of 10,000 loads of sand and clay filling a gully on the north side of Elk Street. I know where Elk Street is, but this is nice park. So let's just walk over there. Maybe we'll find something interesting about this place. But so when you do your tour in Albany and you get over here, you can sit down, relax, you know. It's just next to the New York State Capitol. It's very nice. So there's another beautiful building here in this park, like the greenery. Now there's this statue over here of Joseph Henry. Alright, he was the second president of the National Academy of Science, first secretary of the Smithsonian Institution, and he's known for electromagnetic induction, inventor of a precursor to the electric doorbell and electric relay. So let's find out what this building here actually is. Alright, let's take a look at this sculpture over here. I love sculptures. So anyway, a little bit of the brownstone buildings in Albany. Now this is the City School District of Albany, so I don't think we can go in though. So this is the Chancellor's Hall for the New York State of Education, but this is wow, this is like a massive building. Okay, so we're just gonna walk all the way there. I like these pillars. Let me zoom in a little bit and let's see a little bit detailed decorations over here. Okay. Alright, so this is very huge. It's enormous. I don't know if we can go in. I'm gonna try and see it. But this building is like, oh man. Alright. This is actually a beautiful place to walk and see all this historic architectures. Alright. We'll go there and see those federal buildings, the New York State Capitol. Just look at this. Oh man. Okay. Now this is the interesting building I want to see. Let's find out if we can walk in, but this is just beautiful. I just can't express how ginormous this building is, but it's wow, it's huge. So a nice piece of architecture here, which is, I think it's a lamp or light over here. Alright, but let's look at let me zoom in if you can see details that go that is in this building, these designs over here. Alright, we're gonna go up these stairs. This is like the Philadelphia stairs where Rocky went up those stairs, but we are in Albany, so this place is just beautiful. I mean, I hope you like it. I'm loving it. I hope you do too. We'll find out what that building is. Alright, so this is the interior, but we are not allowed to go beyond this, so unfortunately this is all that we can get. And I think there's a bell over here by the end of the stairs, and this place is just beautiful. Let's see what they have over here. The Board of Trustees. Oh, yeah. And they always have some statues over there. So we're still in the state capitol. They have this nice fountain over here. It's a nice place to come sit. Alright, this is the capitol. We'll go in. I like this water fountain here. This building probably might be the tallest in Albany. So let's find out what this building is about. So we are here at this Crown building, which I don't know, but I think it's the tallest building in Albany, and it's right here facing the New York State Capitol. Has a lot of historic stuff written on it, you know, Orange, Suffolk, New York, Dutchess, Queens, Rensselaer, Montgomery, you know, the Kings, Westchester, Albany, Richmond, Ulster, Putnam. I mean, so I'm gonna just find out what this building is about. I hope we can go in. The last one we couldn't go in because they said it's only for staff who work there. But who's this person? She erected. Let's see. This is a statue of George Washington. Okay. Let's see what it says over here. New York State Commission for the celebration of the 200th anniversary of the birth of George Washington. I think Frank Roosevelt. Okay. All right. So this is to honor the 200th birthday of George Washington, first president of America. So this is New York State Division of Criminal Justice Services. I don't think we can go in there, but as nosy as I am, I'll just go and find out. So this is the Governor Alfred Smith State Office Building, which is also Department of Criminal Justice. I mean, this building reminds me of Empire State Building. So this is the Empire State Plaza, Governor Nelson A. Rockefeller Building. Okay, so we are going here. There are beautiful buildings over here, and there's one which is popular. It's called the Egg. We just want to see the architecture. Now this right here is the Legislative Building. Alright, so we are here at the Empire Plaza, and there are a lot of architectures over here, buildings over here that, you know, different types of architecture. Look at this one over here. I don't know what that building is, but this is the famous one, the Egg over there. Okay, we'll go check that out. And this federal buildings, identical, like the three buildings are identical. I don't know those buildings. I'm just gonna get close and see what that building is about. But this is a very beautiful place to come sit. All right, that is the actually this building right here is Robert Abrams Building for Law and Justice. So it's a federal building. And then you have this masterpiece, the New York Capitol over here. Can get, I mean, this building is, I mean, this is magnificent. You got to come see this. You got to go into this building. You'll be amazed at, you know, this architecture over here. Is like, it's anyway, we'll do a whole show on that one. So all right, so these are the buildings I'm talking about. This actually is 4. I thought there were 3, but look at this 4 identical buildings over here, and it's beautiful. And then in the middle you see this, I think it's a museum. You see that? And then there's the Egg. So we'll check this out. This place is very beautiful. I mean, this fountain and this, so this is the Egg, right? This beautiful architecture over here. I'll find out who built this, and then we just make our way to the museum over there. These are the federal buildings is called agency building. This is agency building number 4, number 3, 2, and 1. Alright, so we're just gonna walk all the way over there, soak this view in. And this is Albany. This is state capital. So I treat you in New York and you haven't been here, then you have to at least drive up here 2.5 hours, come see this beautiful place. Just this area alone is worth driving. Okay. Okay, so we're still enjoying the view of the egg, the 4 federal buildings with the fountain. We're gonna walk all the way over there, and that's the museum we want to see. Okay. These are the agency buildings. 4, 3, 2, and 1. So we are close to the museum over here. This is a beautiful architecture. Let's see if it's open so we can go in and explore what is inside the museum. Let's take this view. Look at that. Alright, so this is the New York State Museum. We'll go in and see what is in there. But this is a nice way to look at the building itself. I mean, the building itself is like a museum. Alright? Yeah, this is an interesting piece of architecture over here in Albany. And the way it's centrally placed, I mean, it's like you can see it all the way over there, and it's like it is a centerpiece. Nice. There's an interesting piece of sculpture over here. I don't know what this is, but it looks pretty cool. Hi, sir, how are you doing? What is this?
What's that?
What is this, you know?
It's a sculpture called Labyrinth.
Labyrinth. Oh, okay.
Yep.
Interesting. I didn't see any name about this.
Yeah, there's a plaque around somewhere.
Okay.
Maybe on the other side that tells the artist and everything.
All right. So I hear this is sculpture called Labyrinth, and it is very strange, old, but it's, you know, it's worth seeing. It's beautiful, strange, beautiful. Oh, I don't know, but I'm trying to look for the plaque where we can really see, you know, who the artist is or who the sculptor is. But anyway, well, over here is the New York State Fallen Firefighters Memorial. So